Underway in the Blue House Lounge case this afternoon as a jury of 8 men and 8 women have been tasked to review the evidence and testimony in a case against 2 seasoned police officers accused of abusing their authority.
To protect and serve. That's what a police officer is supposed to do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the evidence will show in this case that's not what happened.
He was on trial today primarily because he and Mr. Kenga were used as stage props by CHA.
Most of all, you will not see any evidence that they benefited in any financial way.
What role, if any, did police officers Anthony Kenga and David Manila have in a brothel that was run by Sangja Cha? According to Assistant Attorney General Jonathan Kwan, the two played a role in a conspiracy to hold Chuukie's women against their will to perform sexual acts.
The evidence will show in this case that these two defendants, these 2 police officers, victimized and exploited some of the weakest members of our society.
The government asserts that the 2 police officers were the enforcing arm of Sangja Cha's threats to ensure her workers stayed at the Blue House Lounge and kept customers happy for those who paid $40 for a can of beer and sexual acts in a VIP room.
The defendants would say, the evidence will show, if you try to run away, you will be arrested. There will be testimony. He says to one girl, look at my face. If you run away, look at my face. I will find you and arrest you.
Manila and Kenga are also accused of using their authority as police officers to force some workers to perform sexual acts against their will. It's also alleged that the 2 would frequent the establishment and drink while in uniform. Manila is also accused of sexually assaulting 2 of the workers while on duty.
She didn't want to go with him. This girl didn't want to go with him. He forced her clothes off. He held down her legs. He held her hands down. She was cussing at him. She was cussing at him while he was penetrating her. And then he put on his uniform. She put it up. He put on the uniform with the territory of Guam and then left.
But defense attorneys Terry Timblin and Sylvia State contend their clients had no role in aiding or promoting prostitution.
They did not go around standing guard over these ladies. They had no financial interest in the Blue House. Whether CHA made money or not, it was nothing to them. They had no benefit. They had nothing to do with them becoming prostitutes. None of these ladies even knew that Mr. Manila or Mr. Kenga even existed when they started.
The defense contends the women who spoke to police in 2008 when the brothel first came to light never made any mention of police involvement in the brothel or any claims of sexual assault. Attorney Stake saying it all boils down to allegations of rape in a whorehouse.
She will tell you that she worked for CHA since 2004. And 5 years later, she's going to complain that working in that institution, where she actually serviced some customers, that now she's going to cry foul.
The defense asked jurors to be critical of all of the testimony and return a not guilty verdict. The government, meanwhile, began presenting its case in chief this afternoon, calling Marissa Manabusan to the stand. She's the wife of a police officer who was contacted by her cousin, who sought assistance for a friend who worked at the Blue House Lounge and wanted to retrieve her passport from CHA. It was that call that led police to respond to the establishment and unraveled the illegal brothel. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Mindy Egan.